On Thai PBS World tonight, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra becomes an influencer for Thai fruits and continues to promote soft power. Thailand and Indonesia have agreed to raise their bilateral relations, and COVID-19 infections are steadily increasing in Thailand. Good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World Tonight. I'm Nat Bunna.
I'm Frank Kanchi.
And this year might be considered a golden year for Thai fruits as the government has been trying to promote the increase of exports, especially with Thai fruits. And I'm pretty sure that you may have come across a video of Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra trying to promote the uniqueness of Thai fruits through her TikTok account. And you can see from this video that she's been trying to promote the variety of Thai fruits from mango sticky rice, durian, mangosteen, and rambutans. And the purpose of this video is to encourage more Thai people to appreciate the uniqueness of Thai fruits. And in the video, she also said that the government will be promoting more activities such as the Thai Fruits Festival to boost consumption of Thai fruits in the country, while also speeding up the negotiations of free trade agreements to expand the exports of Thai products and to promote Thai fruits at international exhibitions abroad. The Prime Minister also visited Thailand's eastern province of Chonburi on Saturday to meet the fruit growers, particularly growers of durian, which generate an estimated several billion baht in revenue every year, mainly from China. Many of the fruit growers are complaining that the prices of fruits from durian, mangosteen, mango, and pomelo are steadily falling, so much that some mango growers have dumped their crops or are letting the fruit rot on the trees because it is not worth the cost of harvesting them. And durian growers are urging the government to authorize the provincial governors to regulate the harvesting of durian to ensure that unripe fruit cannot be exported. They also demand that more labs are set up to check the quality of fruit for exports, particularly to China, to ensure that they are ripe and that they do not contain fruit dye. The government is actually putting Thailand's soft power as one of their top priorities, and the sales of Thai fruits is only one of them. It has been reported that she will travel to the UK and Monaco from this Wednesday to boost tourism and promote Thailand's soft power. The government spokesperson Jirayu Hongsap said that the Prime Minister will chair a ceremony to unveil the new logo of Thai Select, a certification issued by the Thai government to guarantee the authentic taste of Thai food products and restaurants both in Thailand and abroad. And at this same event, she will also present Thai Select certificates to 115 Thai restaurants. The ceremony will also feature demonstrations of Thai cuisine, fruits, homily, rice, as well as booths showcasing Thai tourism, traditional massage, and Thai boxing. The Prime Minister will meet with major food importers in the United Kingdom, followed by a meeting with the Association of Thai Businesses in the UK to explore opportunities for expanding Thai food production there. So Prime Minister Paetongtarn has been actively promoting Thailand's soft power here and there, and with the recent video of Thai fruits, that is considered a candid video of her trying to promote the Thai fruits, which is actually considered to be soft power as well.
Yeah, but I would like to flag two concerns here. First, I think, of course, Thailand is very famous for various fruit, as what you just said. But actually, in neighboring countries, we can see some competitions there too. No matter in Vietnam, Indonesia, they are trying to keep up to get the seat of I think, of course, the top of the fruit exporter in Southeast Asia too. And another concern, of course, I think some criticism. They say that it's not Prime Minister's job to sell fruit only. Of course, this is just one of the clips that showing and getting all the interest from internet to talk about Thailand's fruit, the implication, and of course the influence in the country and abroad. And as what you said, of course, Thailand's Prime Minister Paetongtarn will go to United Kingdom and Monaco in I think very soon, just to attract a lot of investors to come to Thailand and Thai investors to another country too. Very important time to see, actually.
Right, but if we look on the other side of it, the fact that she's trying to promote Thai fruits is actually to attract the younger generation who may not be aware of the variety of Thai fruits that we have. But it's kind of sad to know that the video was in Thai language, because if it's in English, then more foreigners might be interested, because you won't get to try any of these fruits if you're in the UK or in the US, because it's very difficult to find there.
Yeah, and we can only find them in tropical weather in Thailand too. And I think we, in addition to fruit diplomacy, I would call it, and right now we have to talk about international relations between Thailand and Indonesia, because Indonesia's President Prabowo right now is in Thailand to visit in 20 years. That's the first time. And President Prabowo already met our Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra this morning. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra has welcomed Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto at the government house earlier today. Prabowo's two-day trip marks his first official visit to Thailand since assuming office in October last year, and the first official visit to Thailand by an Indonesian president in 20 years. Both countries have discussed cooperation on several areas such as national security, trade and investment, food security, tourism, education, and regional cooperation. On this occasion, both parties have agreed to strengthen bilateral ties as this year marks the 75th anniversary of their diplomatic relations between Thailand and Indonesia. Prime Minister Paetongtarn and President Prabowo have also witnessed the signing of an MOU on strengthening cooperation on public health. On the economic front, both countries agreed to boost bilateral trade and investment under the framework of the Joint Trade Committee. They also endorsed the establishment of a Halal task force aimed at raising the standards of halal food production. Last week, Prime Minister Paetongtarn made her official visit to Vietnam, where she met with Vietnamese leader and witnessed the signing of several cooperation documents on Friday, including Memorandum of Understanding on Trade, Narcotics Control, Banking, Education, and Aviation. She has also met with business and tech leaders there to discuss cooperation, particularly in tourism. One of the proposals was to increase direct flights between Vietnam and the northeastern provinces of Udon Thani and Nakhon Phanom, which align with growing tourism and business ties, especially since Udon Thani is home to Vietnamese community. They also talk about opportunities in invest in future industries such as semiconductors and data centers. Thailand is looking to support human capital development and academic industry partnership to accelerate this development. So actually we have seen Paetongtarn here. Very, very energetic and dynamic to meet a lot of regional leaders, Prime Minister of Vietnam and President of Indonesia this time. But we also see competitions. As last week we talked about Vietnam and Indonesia trying to overpass Thailand as in the center of ASEAN. Of course, Thailand is still the manufacturing hub of ASEAN, but right now, of course, Vietnamese and Indonesia, with their young demographics in the country, they can produce a lot of products from their country too.
It is a fierce competition in Southeast Asia, but looking at the GDP figures for this year, it has already been forecasted that the Vietnamese and the Indonesian economy will still surpass Thailand. So how can Thailand actually catch up in terms of its GDP growth so that they can actually be at the same level with other countries in the ASEAN region?
Pretty difficult at this moment. As you point out, ASEAN 5, of course, Thailand is still in the member of ASEAN 5 at this moment as economists, they said, but 1.8 or 1.9% is pretty low. And net, you just talk about economy, and our research, National Research Institute, NESDEC, already cut Thailand's GDP growth to 1.8% this year. Today, the Secretary General of National Economic and Social Development Council announced that Thailand's GDP growth forecast for the year has been lowered to 1.8%, down from the previous projection of 2.8%. This comes despite a strong start to the year, with the economy growing 3.1% in the first quarter, following 3.3% growth in the previous quarter. According to the report, first quarter growth was driven by public investment, strong merchandise exports, and government spending. However, private consumption slowed and private investment continued to decline. Private consumption grew 2.6%, down from 3.4% the previous quarter due to a slowdown across all categories, particularly in food and beverage spending. Government consumption rose 3.4%. Positive news here, supported by a 9.8% increase in spending on goods and service. However, budget disbursement for regular expenses fell to 23.6%. Total investment grew 4.7%, led by continued growth in public investment, which surged 26.3%. In contrast, private investment shrank by 0.9%. Looking ahead in the future, Thailand's economy is expected to grow between 1.3% and 2.3% this year, with a midpoint at 1.38%. The forecast is supported by rising public investment, steady private consumption, and a recovery in tourism. But the problems are high household debt and business debt, global trade tension, especially due to the new U.S. tariffs. We're still waiting for the confirmed rate at this moment. The Council expects private consumption to grow 2.4%, private investment to decline 0.7%. But actually, NESDEC also gives some suggestions of 6-point push, accelerate budget disbursement to inject government spending into the economy, especially Q1 is very important. Respond to rising trade protectionism as U.S. expanding export and entering new markets. Protect domestic industry, support SME, strengthening the agricultural sector, very important for Thailand's economy. And another one, build confidence among foreign tourists. So Nat, we have seen so many risks at this moment for Thailand's economy. And of course, NESDEC and other economists from TDRI and for other agencies, they say that Thailand have to put so much budget to tackle this issue, no matter for budget disbursement, tourism also. The confidence in tourism, very critical.
It is also worth mentioning that since the Pheu Thai party took office, we have to say that there are several policies that already have been delayed many times already. One of them being the third phase of the digital wallet scheme, the increase of the daily minimum wage, and even the increase of the minimum salary for new graduates. And these policies are still up in the air because you know that we are now facing a new challenge, which is the trade tariffs. So the government has been prioritizing on how they would tackle that at the moment. And it has been reported today that the government's economic board is scheduled to meet to discuss the economic measures, and hopefully they will actually clarify on the policies that have been delaying for so many times already. And one of them being the digital wallet scheme that people have been waiting for clear answers as to when they will actually get them.
So then actually we have seen some contradictory data in the country, as in, of course, BOI, foreign direct investment, has always heightened every year. But for the private consumption, as what you said, digital wallet is suspended at this moment. How can people really put more cash to buy? That's very important for people on the ground and those companies, SMEs on the ground, because they need to get benefits from that.
Exactly. And with the budget that they have to prioritize on other things now, such as this case with the SMEs, helping those who will be affected by the trade tariffs. And then with the the economic relief measures, they might have to leave it for now because that is more important. And back to Thai politics, you might remember that People's Party constituency MP for Chonburi announced last week that he will part ways with the party to join the Kla Tham Party, which is closely allied with the Pheu Thai Party. And because of this, many people, especially the voters in Chonburi province, expressed their anger, especially those who have voted for the MP into office. And recently, if you look at this sign, this is a sign on one local restaurant in Sriracha district who went as far as displaying a sign banning the MP from visiting the restaurant. What's interesting is that the sign says that the restaurant does not welcome cobra. So a cobra MP refers to MPs who merely betray the party and the voters, and which this case directly refers to People's Party MP Krit Chiwatthamanon, who said he would end his duties to join the Kla Tham Party, and many people think of that as a betrayal to the party and the voters. People's Party leader Nathapong Rungpanyawut and his team went to Sriracha district of Chonburi province yesterday to meet their supporters. He also even took this opportunity to visit the restaurant, which displayed the sign as well, and even had lunch there with his team. Nathapong told his supporters that it is a huge disappointment that a politician who the party deeply trusts became a cobra MP, but the party insists that there will be more selective in screening the MP candidates for the next general election to make sure that such incidents like these do not happen again. And during the meetup with the supporters, many of them told the party's leader that they were angry over the MP's actions, but will still continue to support the party. So many voters in Chonburi province have expressed so much anger because of the People's Party MP who has announced that they will part ways with the party and join the Kla Tham Party, which is on the opposite side. So many people felt betrayed and felt disappointed that they have evolved into this cobra MP. Like we said, the cobra MP merely talks about those who betrayed the party and the voters.
Yeah, I think those voters and supporters for People's Party always, right now, they feel sad, betrayed at this moment. But actually, I think this is a very unique system in Thailand because if you compare to other national voting system or the electoral system in other countries, I think because it's okay to step out from one party and to become independent. But in other countries, it's not okay and it's not legal to step out from party and you just transfer to another party. It means that your status will be stripped off immediately. But in Thailand, it's valid. You can go to whichever party you want if you get enough benefits from that party. For example, this one too. So they don't need to be responsible for any voters anymore from that particular party.
But
in this case, People's Party.
Yeah, it's a sad truth that we still see cobra MPs here and there. And I recently talked to one political scientist, is that it's not always because of the political ideologies, but if they receive more benefits in a new party than in the current party, of course they would go. And that is like a common truth that we have seen for so many years already.
And we are not talking about the benefit, it's not about money. Sometimes it's about position, the right, the power in that party. So that's why Cobra MP exists. They can just move around from Pheu Thai to People's Party, or Kla Tham Party is just one of the ally of Pheu Thai Party here.
And it looks like the Kla Tham Party is now attracting some of the opposition MPs to join their camp so that they can have more MPs in their party so that they can have more bargaining power for senior positions in the cabinet in case there's a cabinet reshuffle. All right, now let's move on to the COVID-19 situation in Thailand as the country is seeing more infections. And COVID-19 cases in Thailand have been increasing increasing steadily for the past few weeks. Thailand saw 34,785 new cases being reported last week, according to the Disease Control Department. Most of the infections are found in Bangkok, with over 6,900 cases, followed by Chonburi, Rayong, Nonthaburi, and Samut Prakan. And as for the age group, most of the infections are in their 30s, with up to 7,000 cases, followed by those in their 20s and those over 60 years old. Previously, the Director General of the Disease Control Department has warned that the COVID-19 infections tend to rise during the rainy season and after the Songkran festival due to large gatherings. Meanwhile, a lecturer at the Faculty of Medicine of Chulalongkorn University, Dr. Thira Warathanarat, posted on his Facebook denying reports that COVID-19 cases are declining, as new cases have been increasing for the past 11 weeks, adding that the official numbers of new cases do not include people who do not visit hospitals. From previous experience, he said that there are delayed reports of more cases, citing the initial report for the 19th week of the year, which showed about 16,000 new cases and 6 fatalities. However, updated numbers for that week show that over 30,000 cases with 9 fatalities. As such, Dr. Thira said that there is a likelihood that the COVID-19 cases reported for the 20th week will almost double, with more fatalities if the report is updated. He advised members of the public to wear face masks if they cannot avoid crowded places such as public transport, shopping malls, markets, or parties, and to avoid close contact with people who cough or sneeze. He predicts that COVID-19, which has been spreading for about 3 months, will continue to do so before it starts to decline. So the best way to protect ourselves is to wear face masks in crowded places and wash your hands frequently as well.
Of course, the expert already said that we have to wear masks at this moment, and we're starting to get into the period of prevalence of that COVID-19 again. So no matter if you go to crowded places like department stores, or if you really have to go to parties, you have to wear a mask.
Yes, but it might be best if you want to protect yourself, you could just stay at home. But then the reason we're reporting these stories is not to cause you fear, but the increase of COVID infections are actually increasing during this period of time anyway, because it's rainy season, people have been through large gatherings, and it's very likely that you could pass on that disease. And it's better to be safe than sorry, because if you do get infected with COVID-19, it's not fun at all. And
you might go through that very lonely period, because you have to stay home again, and you cannot go to work, you cannot go to meet your friends or family. So of course, protect yourself, wear a mask, and don't go to crowded places.
Exactly. And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Join us every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World's Facebook and YouTube Live. And don't forget to follow us on social media and our website, thaipbsworld.com, for all the latest stories and analyses about Thailand. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ